What's up, you guys? Isaac with a chance here. Here's my next Transformers toy video review, and today we're going to be looking at the Transformers Age of the Primes Deluxe Class Vortex from Transformers G1. So for the package, you got this very cool open window that showcases Vortex right inside. You get an artwork image of Vortex in his robot mode and his helicopter mode, and you get his 19 steps right about here. You get his name, Combaticon Vortex, next to the Decepticon logo. Here's the Transformers Age of the Primes text logo there. He is from Transformers G1, and he was made by Hasbro. On this side, you get an artwork image of Bruticus, and you get an artwork image of Transformers Age of the Primes. For the back of the box, you get Vortex in his robot mode, his helicopter mode, and he transforms in 19 steps. So for the package of Vortex, that's about it. So let me get him out here and see how awesome and G1 animated accurate he actually is. So here's Vortex open up in his package and also in his helicopter mode. And the helicopter mode looks pretty damn good, and I think this actually looks really good, and this actually captures what the helicopter mode looks like in the G1 animated series. So as we take a look at the color scheme that he has is gray, black, and blue, and that's it. So starting off with is the gray. I feel like the gray color scheme is well detailed, and I think this is actually a cross between the plastic and the metallic colors for the gray color scheme, which I really like. I think the details for the gray color scheme, which is this side, the front, the top, mostly the bottom, including the back, is actually well detailed. And I really appreciate the gray details for the helicopter. And he does have the blue stripe color scheme for the top and the front here. And he does have the black the plastic black color scheme for the front windshield, including the windows for this side and this side. And yeah, the color scheme looks pretty good. And what I really liked about the helicopter mode, nothing seems to fall off. Nothing seems to fall off. It feels pretty dense and solid. And I think what they did with this helicopter mode, they done a magnificent job with the alt mode. So as we get into accessories, he comes with this propeller piece, and you can actually spin this around just like that. And there's a propeller piece. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off real quick. And this is the propeller piece that goes up top of the helicopter. You can actually fold it in, or you can just fold it all the way out. I would rather just fold it out. Just leave it just fold out and just, make it look like an actual helicopter. So, looks pretty cool. Then he comes with, he does come with these two gun blaster accessories, which are also well detailed with this really nice gray color scheme. He also comes with this other gun blaster as well. So if you want to attach them on, this peg will slot right here. So you want to put that there. Do the same thing for the opposite side. You just want to attach that in. And then you want to grab this, and this will peg right here. And now the helicopter is ready for action. So this looks really nice. He also comes with his menu. And he comes with instructions. So it's up to you if you want to put him in this robot mode or his helicopter mode however you want it. So I guess that pretty much wraps it up for the helicopter mode and the accessory. So let's get into transformation for Vortex. So the transformation is very simple. First, what you want to do is grab this propeller piece and just snap it right off just to get things out of the way. Grab the landing gear and push it right in. And what you want to do is grab this piece and just rotate it just like that. Then you want to grab this section here and just rotate it just like that. Then you want to grab the arms. Just want to grab the arms and you just want to straighten them out just like that. Do the same thing for the opposite side. Grab this arm. Straighten them out. And you want to grab the arm kibble here and just want to grab the arm kibble here and just hold on. And just push it back. Do the same thing for the opposite side. And just push it back just like that. And you want to rotate this piece down, rotate this piece down, just like so. And now we got the arms completed. So now what you want to do is grab this. So you just want to grab this this back piece and just rotate it down, just like so. And you just want to grab the head sculpt and just rotate it forward. And you want to rotate this. And you want to open this up just like so. And you want to grab this top section here and just push it down just like that. And you just want to click those in. And you want to close the legs back up just like that. And you want to grab the heels, the toes, straighten them out, separate the legs. And you want to rotate this back down. And you want to grab this propeller piece and this peg will slot in here. So you want to just go ahead and just slot that back in. And double check everything, and it looks like we're done. So when you're done, there you have Vortex in his robot mode. So here's Vortex in his robot mode, and he looks absolutely G1 badass looking, and this looks absolutely amazing. Now there are a couple of things I like and some things I don't like about the figure, but we're gonna start off with the positives. The positives for this robot mode, it looks pretty damn good. So as we start off with, it's a color scheme. The color scheme that he has is gray, blue, black, and one part of red, and that's it. Excuse me. So starting off with is the chest unit. I do like the plastic blue quality for the chest unit, which is well detailed. I do like the gray for the pecs, which is also well detailed. And as we come down here, he does have the gray color scheme for his stomach unit. And he does have the plastic blue for the crotch piece with the gray waist joint. And he does have some really cool blue thigh pieces. And he does have the black and gray he does have the plastic gray and black for his lower legs. And he does have gray for his feet as well. And as we swing back up here, he does have some really nice details. He does have some really nice details for his arms, and he does have some really interesting plastic gray. He does have some really cool plastic gray for both of his arms. And he does have the Decepticon logo slapping and centered on this side of his arm. And as we swing around the back, this really screams accuracy. I do like the propeller. I do like the propeller piece on his back. This really screams accuracy, and this looks absolutely nice and is well detailed. So the back here looks great. And as we take a look at this really cool G1 accurate head sculpt, the head sculpt really screams accuracy. I do like the red for the visors, the silver. I do like the silver for the mask plate and the gray for the helmet. Now my biggest issues now with the negatives here, the biggest negatives for the robot mode is that he does have the kibble for both of his arms, for his lower arms, which is a lackluster. I really wish they found a way to do something with these, so maybe they decided to do something like this. I think it's because, due to what I understand, I think it has to do with the transformation and the helicopter mode, so instead they went with something like this. So, and then as we come down here, the hollowness on the legs is also a lackluster. I really wish they could have found a way to hide these and keep this covered and hidden, but instead they went with this, which is honestly lazy, but I really wish they found a way to cover this. But for the rest of the robot mode looks absolutely fantastic. There are a couple of things that I really wish there was some major fixes on this robot mode. But however, the robot mode looks pretty good. I do like the amount of solid quality for the robot mode. This figure is basically solid and very dense. Like nothing seems to seems to come off. Everything fits on here perfectly well. So at least nothing seems to come off this figure. This absolutely makes me 100% happy that the robot mode looks great. So I think that's pretty much it. So for articulation, his head is on a ball joint. He can look up, he can look down, he can look this way, he can look that way. He can move his arm, elbow joint. He can't move his wrist joint, but he can move his arm kibble. He can move this arm, elbow joint, this arm kibble here. He can move the propeller on his back. He can move his body. He can move his legs. He can move his legs, knee joints, and ankle joints. And that is it. So if you want to get him into action, what you want to do is grab his gun blasters for both of his arms. So what you want to do is grab this piece. This peg will slot in here. So you want to just peg that in. Do the same thing for the opposite side. Peg that in. And you want to grab his actual blaster. Well, primarily it doesn't matter which hand. It's mostly just the same. It's mostly fits on both slots. So I would just put it right here on his right fist. So this peg will slot in here, and you want to just slide that in just like that. And there you go. So now he's ready for action. So I guess that pretty much wraps it up for this tour review for Vortex. So if you have this figure, what do you think of it? Do you like it or you don't like it? Let me know. But for me, my initial thoughts on this robot mode, the helicopter mode, the transformation, looks absolutely fantastic. So I guess that pretty much wraps it up for this review for Vortex. And there's nothing much else to say. So be sure to like, subscribe, press the notification button, follow me on Instagram, and comment down below. And I'll see you on my next video. Thank you for watching.